In this video, I want to share with you 3 financial blocks that are preventing you from becoming that version of you, wealthy version of you truly desire. And these financial blocks, they are tied to our fears. We all have some sort of fears that are stopping us from unleashing our full potential. It can be a fear of public speaking, a fear of being seen, a fear of sharing your knowledge, imposter syndrome, and so many others. In this video, I want to focus on a specific group of fears and a specific group of people who can experience those fears. And to do so, I will need the Matrix of Destiny chart. If you have it, that's amazing. Just keep it by your side. If you don't have it yet, it's easy to create it. Just Google the Matrix of Destiny calculator, create your chart, take a screenshot, and then come back to this channel to learn more about yourself and understand what you are all about. So, today we're talking about the number 7. If you have this number on the right of your chart in the red circle, this video is for you. However, if you don't have this number in this position, but you have it somewhere else on some other main positions, usually they are the colorful ones, this video is for you as well, because the more you understand your arcanas, the deeper you get to understand yourself. So I highly recommend exploring each arcana from different angles and perspectives in order to get a complete picture of what each number is all about. So today we're talking about the number 7 and the financial blocks related to the number 7. And the first financial block that you might be facing is that you keep pushing forward toward your goal, even if your heart is no longer in it. Let's be honest, oftentimes when we set a goal, we get emotionally involved to that goal. And if we do not feel aligned with the goal anymore, it's very hard for us to give up and start something new. Why? Because we feel like the progress that we have made cannot go to waste. We need to get the most we can out of the process. But the truth is, the more you force yourself to achieve the goal that is no longer speaking to your heart, the more unhappy you become. And in the morning, you might wake up and even ask yourself, why am I not happy anymore? Why is this goal actually burdening me rather than making me happy? And the reason for that is because this goal is no longer aligned with your values and life vision. When we set a goal for ourselves, it doesn't mean that this goal is meant to be achieved. Oftentimes, this goal is just a little stepping stone in order to get to something bigger. And so every goal that you have for yourself, see it as an opportunity to grow inward, to grow, to cultivate your personality, traits, and qualities in order to become a completely different person. Because every journey is about becoming a better version of yourself. And so if you think that letting go of your objective, of the dream that you had in the beginning of your journey, if you feel like letting go is way too hard, just think of it from the opposite side. Every experience that you go through in life brings value to yourself. You are not giving up on your goal. You're actually taking the most you could out of your journey in order to take this experience and create something bigger, something new. This way, you open up more opportunities for yourself, more time, more freedom, more energy to start a new chapter of your life. The second financial block that you might be having is when you attach yourself, your value, to your results. And this often happens to people when they are not getting what they want right away. When everything is going just right, you feel confident, but when you start experiencing obstacles in your way, your confidence and self-esteem starts dropping down. As a result, you might start working even harder to achieve that goal in the way you have envisioned in your mind. However, working hard does not mean that you will eventually achieve that goal. Achieving a goal has a lot to do with action, but what comes first is your ability to become the person, is your ability to envision the goal in your mind first. Because money or any success in life is energy, and energy comes from your ability to be you and be present. So the more present you are, the more intentional you are, the more mm, grounded you are, the more you tap into the state of awareness, the better result you will achieve. And so never tie your worth to your results. You first need to understand how valuable you are at the moment, and only then the universe will give you what you're asking for. Working hard is not always will not always bring you to those tangible results that you truly want. But once you align yourself in the present moment to your result, there's a bigger chance that you will get what you want without burning yourself out. And the third financial block that also might be holding you back is when you think that you need to do everything on your own. The thing about the number 7 is that usually people with this number, they're very independent. They are goal oriented, go getters basically. And oftentimes they think that they can do things on their own. And other people can kind of like think the same way. Others might rely on you so much that they don't do anything themselves. They put all responsibilities on your shoulders. So, what's important for you to understand is that you always need to have someone by your side, because people with the 7, they have oftentimes they have a big vision for their future. They have a goal that requires some sort of support, and asking for help is not about being weak, as it may seem. Asking and receiving support is about making your vision a reality. Because if you have a large vision for your future or for the project you're working on, if this vision is big enough, you cannot handle realizing it on your own. You need a team, you need a group of like-minded people. And the faster you find these people, the more you gather all like-minded people together who share your vision, your interests, your passions. If you guys are all on the same page, there's a very big chance that you get to achieve what you want. The number 7 is about communities, because people with the 7 usually have big goals that do require some support and help from others. All right, these were the 3 financial blocks that I wanted to share with you in this video. Of course, there are way more than that. If you want to explore other financial blocks, I am inviting you to join the library of all 22 arcanas for each dot in the matrix of destiny chart. I think it's quite helpful. There is nothing alike in the international market. I feel like this is the very first source of information that is structured in this way. So feel free to join the library, and thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in another one.